These are significantly less cooked. Let's try. Connor, if I die, I'm haunting you. So, I bought one of each of the Lunchlys and the corresponding Lunchables. I've never eaten Lunchly, and I've never eaten any of these Lunchables. So, it's going to be a completely unbiased... I'm a super taster as well. I know I'm sick, but I can still taste really well. Which one are we doing first? Do Lunchables and Lunchly. Which one? Why am I doing this? Do Lunchables first? Well, Connor paid me, so I should do that one first. These are American as well. I should say that these are American Lunchables, because I know Canadian and English Lunchables are significantly, like, they're not good for you, but like they're significantly better than these. The cheese doesn't look moldy on the Lunchables. We've got a Capri Sun. A Capri Sun. Fruit Punch. So I'm just going to say up front, I'm probably not going to swallow these. I have a bin here. So I'm probably going to like spit stuff out. Because again, like, I maintain a pretty strict diet. What the f is that? That is not a pizza base. I'm gonna eat everything, but I'm gonna like spit it out afterwards. I should try like each ingredient like separately as well, shouldn't I? Sauce. It's so sweet. Why is that so sweet? Cheese. Okay, let's try a little cheese. Actually, a relatively inoffensive cheese. I give that 7 spores out of 10. It's a decent cheese. Got pepperoni of pork and chicken. It smells of cat food. Ah. Taste of cat food. It's very spicy as well. There's a lot of like spice in my throat from that. That's 4 spores out of 10. Okay, let's have our pizza. Bone apple teeth. Oh, It's the sauce that does it. Like, the cheese is the best bit. The pepperoni is manageable. That sauce is way too fucking sweet. Now, I'm a super taster, so my palate is probably going to be very skewed. And this is not intending to glaze anyone. Like, I would love it if this tasted terrible. I would love it if this tasted terrible. But I'm gonna be completely unbiased. Okay, let's have this, Fruit Punch Capri Sun with 15% juice. Couldn't even get me full juice. Looks like it's got cherry, apple, like grapes, pineapple, and orange. Ooh, that's weird. It tastes like medicine. I'd give it 5 spores out of 10. It's not terrible. Like, if I was, if I was an American kid, I'd probably drink that. Okay, we've got a Nestle Crunch Bar. No artificial flavors or colors. Nestle Crunch Bar. Taste that I love, Nestle Crunch. Doom. I actually like these. Eight spores out of 10. We'll save that for later. Okay. I'm gonna get a new plate. and we'll be back, and we will make the quote pizza sauce. Okay, so this has a tear notch, but also this thing here also is really beat up. I've never drank a prime before. Cherry freeze. But this is what we're looking for, right? Leave no crumbs, Lunchly. Cheese does not look moldy. Looks like we actually don't have any mold in our cheese, bruh. Feastables used to be good. I've had the old one, like where it had like 4 ingredients or so. I've never had the new Feastables. I'm poking around in that cheese though first. Okay, I'm gonna poke around in this cheese, see if there's any mold in here. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's any mold in there. Okay, we survived! We survived cheese outlet! Let's go! These are significantly less cooked. Let's try. Oh, whoa, why? Oh, that's weird. The base already has that, like, tomatoey flavor in it. That's not a good sign. When the base is not good, you know you're in trouble. 2 spores out of 10 on the base. Actually, no. I'll give it 4 spores out of 10 for the base. No, 3. 3's my final. We'll go in the middle. There's something about that that's just inherently offensive to the palate. Okay. Looks like there's some kind of herbs in here. Let's try it. Ah. Exactly the same as the Lunchables. No difference at all. Let's try some of our non-moldy cheese. No different from the Lunchables. Whatever scores I gave for these, Lunchables gets the same as those. But this is losing so far because the pizza base is just really icky. Looks like you do get more cheese in the Feastables, or whatever this thing is, fucking Lunchly. Okay. Pepperonis. Okay. It's a Lunchables pepperoni. And here's a Lunchly pepperoni. Side by side. You might not be able to tell by the lighting. This one's a little bit darker. This one's a lot more thin and floppy. This one has some girth to it. And it actually does taste not bad. So whatever I gave this on this one, the Lunchly gets plus 1 more point on the pepperoni. Okay. Let's try it! Oh, we dropped a pepperoni. We'll eat it from the side. Wow. That's icky. There's something offensive about that pizza base. And the sauce is just way too sweet. Don't like it. Yuck. Ew. I don't like it. Feastables Crunch Bar. I've never eaten the Mr. Beast. Okay, so glad I saved that Crunch Bar from earlier. We can do a side-by-side comparison here. Let's try it! So the Feastable does taste slightly creamier. Whereas this has more crunch to it. You can see in the bottom, that's all those little wafer pieces. Compared to this. I think crunch is better because you've got more of a texture there. And you've got more of the little wafer bits. And that's why you buy a crunch bar, right? For the little wafer bits. I think it's up to personal preference, honestly. Like, these are interchangeable. 0% juice. Look here, buddy. No, I've never had a prime before. Oh, God, that's an offensive smell. Oh, yuck. Yuck. What's even in this? It tastes like medicine. That's awful. Oh, I hate that. 0 spores out of 10. That's offensive. This tastes awful. It tastes like medicine. These two taste exactly the same, except this is much more threatening to the palate. This one is fine. Like, they both taste the exact same. This one has a stronger flavor, but that's not a good thing. It's too strong. Overall scores, I think Lunchables wins the pizza round. The cheeses taste exactly the same. The sauces are exactly the same. The pepperoni in the Lunchable is better. No, in the Lunchly, sorry. The pepperoni in the Lunchly is better. The pizza base is offensive. The prime is awful. Don't drink that. And the chocolate bars are interchangeable. So Lunchables wins this round from a super taster. Okay. And again, like, this is my completely unbiased opinion. I've never eaten either of these before. As reprehensible as the people involved in these products are, I am not allowing that to cloud any judgments. I'm going purely by the flavor of what is being presented here. It's tasted terrible. Hey. Nachos with cheese dip and salsa. Fiesta nachos. The fuck? The Prime's already escaping. Jesus Christ! Look at that! The Prime's trying to get out. It's trying to escape cancellation. Look at that. Also, full disclosure, I only bought these ones for the other two Lunchables because they both had crunch bars and the same flavor Capri Sun. Oh, that is a strong smelling fake cheese. They smell? They're just bland tortilla chips. They're very bland. Let's have some cheese. I'm gonna lick a little bit of the cheese off. Why is it so oh my god, that's spicy! The fuck? That's spicy! I was not expecting that to be spicy, Jesus. Okay, so that's... The salsa's a little drippy, bruh. Tastes exactly the same as the pizza sauce. Oh, actually, no. There's more of a tomatoey base to the salsa here. There's bone apple teeth. Ugh. Oh, I hate that. The crisps will give them 6 spores out of 10. The cheese, again, gonna get a 4 out of 10 spores. The salsa gets 3 out of spores. 3 spores. No. I should say 5 for each of these. It's fine. It's not personally to my taste, but it's fine. It's very bland, though. Leave no crumbs. We gotta be honest. We gotta be completely unbiased. But is it drippy? See if the cheese is drippy, bruh. I'm like shaking it as well. It's not dripping. We'll compare it to a Lunchable cheese. Is the Lunchable cheese drippy, bruh? No. Like, yeah, it just kind of like sticks to it. Whereas the Lunchly one, dunk it halfway in, like we did with the Lunchable. Okay, it doesn't like congeal to it as much. Okay, alright, It's a little drippy, bruh. There we go. Okay, there was a drip. Okay. So no false advertising. Let's try it. Very bland. The Lunchable one has some salt. It has a tiny bit of salt on it. The Lunchly one has, like, very much less salt. The Lunchly one is much more bland in comparison. This just looks like paste. This is just a pizza sauce. It smells the same. And tastes the same. That's just the pizza sauce right there. The exact same. Shred drippy cheese, bruh. Barely tastes of anything. There's a very slight, mild aftertaste of a very bland cream cheese flavor. There's barely any spice. The Lunchable radioactive cheese there was much spicier. This cheese is very bland. So for each component, 5, 4, 3. It's not offensive to the palate, but it's so bland. Looks like you get more of it as well. Lunchable, Lunchly. Looks like you get more crisps in this one. And you get more sauce and... You get more cheese in this one as well. Actually, I think you just get more of everything. This I'm not looking forward to though. Strawberry banana. 0% juice again. It's a weird color. Oh my god, it smells like medicine. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Definitely wouldn't drink any. It's not terrible. But it's not... The banana flavor is very subtle. There's definitely a strong... Like, the thing with these is, like, they're very sweet, but they're also very sour as well. Like, there's a weird, like, acrid flavor to these. Like, it's sweet in an offensive way, you know? So, I'm gonna give this one to... I think they're tied. The Feastables is good, but if they give me a Nestle Crunch, I'm probably going with the Nestle Crunch each time. This isn't offensive to the palate like the quote pizza was, but it's very bland. It's very bland. This one is radioactive and it's very spicy to the taste. But this cheese is very bland. And it's not very drippy, it dripped once. Drippy sauce. Crack'em stack'ems. They give you a tear tab and a thing. But the bottom... Okay, the bottom is slightly serrated. But it's much easier to open. Turkey and cheddar. Cracker stackers. Oh, that's some anemic looking turkey. Let's try it! There's a little bit of a wheaty, like, shortening taste to it. 7 out of 10 spores. Not a bad cracker. Now, they said, like, you know, putting them side by side, it's hard to, like, you know, you can easily tell which one's which. So we're gonna put each component side by side as well when we pack up the Lunchly. The camera's not really picking up. This cheese is very orange. Let's try it. There's like a acrid... It's kind of like a stinging, like, taste to the back of it. Okay, anemic turkey. Let's try it. Not bad. Probably the best component of this, actually. It's very inoffensive cold cut. Probably 7 6 through 4. 7, 6, 4, I think. Oh, we should probably make like a full like sandwich, shouldn't we? How are you supposed to do these? Are you supposed to like make a sandwich with them, like a cracker sandwich, or like are you supposed to just stack more of them on top? Pineapple teeth. The cracker, overwhelms the taste of the other two. The cheese is completely lost. You do still taste a little bit of the turkey. The turkey is primarily salty. It's very anemic. But it's not terrible. It's probably the best of the three, honestly. In my opinion, that's the best of the three. Package is very wet on the inside. Okay, the crackers. Visually quite different. Like, it's more like holes in this, and it's a lot more yellow than this one. Pineapple teeth. The mild salt, there is that shortening flavor. Bro, it's not bad. Very square, flat cheese. Same exact color. How's it taste? Let's try. It's more of a cheddar flavor to it. And it does taste more real than the I think this one might be the Lunchly one. Again, like, you know, I'm not trying to glaze anyone. This is just purely unbiased from my own tastes. That turkey. It's a lot more pale than the Lunchable one. It looks like it's a lot thinner as well, yeah. Yeah, it's much thinner. The turkey is a little bit bigger than the cracker. Pineapple teeth. Barely any difference from the Lunchable, honestly. I'm gonna give this one to the Lunchly. Purely because the cheese does taste like more like real cheese. I think I said like 7, 4, 6 spores out of 10. I'm gonna go 8, 5, 5. No, 6. Please. I think, like, if you had the turkey from the Lunchable and the cheese and the crackers from the Lunchly, then I think you've got a good combo. Also get, like, looks like you get, like, far less of everything in the Lunchly as well. Like, we had what? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. The same amount of cheese from each one. Lunchable, Lunchly. You get much less cheese in the Lunchly. Let's take our meat out. Significantly less turkey in the Lunchly. So I think it's a bit disingenuous for them to say it's got less calories, because it's just straight up got less food in it. Of course you can say that there's less calories if there's less of the actual food in it. Let's try it! Little hiss to that. Oh my god, it's dripping, bro. And I've got fucking prime all over my legs. Oh, they all smell the same. Why do they smell the same? That's wild. Oh, there's an aftertaste to that as well. Yeah. That's vile. It's awful! Awful! 0 spores out of 10. That's vile. Yeah. Don't give this... Don't let your kids eat it! It's Robbie Rotten. So. Final verdicts. Pizza, Lunchables knocks out the park. Nachos, they're both pretty terrible, but Lunchables has the lean. Turkey Stackums is the best of the Lunchlys, and the turkey and cheddar is the best of the Lunchable. The turkey and cheese stack crackers, they're the best ones, like by far. The other ones are just awful. Like, I could see myself eating these again, like the turkey and cheddar ones. I could see myself eating them again if I was offered them and there was no other food available and I hadn't eaten in several days. Crunch Bar is better than Feastables. Lunchly gives you less food in them. For more price, by the way. They say they're affordable. The Lunchable was $3.99. The Lunchlys were each $4.49 each in American dollars. So that's just false. You get less food in the Lunchlys compared to the Lunchables. So it's a bit disingenuous to say they have less calories. Which isn't a good thing always, by the way. Because kids need calories, right? Kids need more calories. None of these are enough calories for a kid in school, right? For their lunch. None of them are nearly enough. The primes are terrible. I don't know why that got so popular. That's awful. Yuck, don't like it. Yeah. Awful, it's awful, horrible, terrible. Make an ending bit so I can clip this and make it a video. How do we end it? Sauce.